friends, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by and for hanging out with me today. I thought I would just come on and film a makeup look and just kind of chat with you guys. Hopefully, I'm hoping this is not going to be a super long video. I know that I do a lot of speed throughs where I'll show you the product and I'll just speed through. For the most part, I will do that, but I do want to kind of just talk to you guys a little bit because I haven't done that in some time. And I thought I have some newer products to me, and I thought why not go ahead and try them out today and see if I like them or if I don't, so I know if I should return them or pass them on. So first thing I want to start with is this Tarte Jelly Glaze. It's a little, it says lip mask, but it's more of like a lip balm with a little bit of tint. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of this to my lips. It's really nice and thick. Gives a really nice color. This is in the color Strawberry Jelly. All right. Feels really, really good too. I really like it. Okay. And obviously I did not do my brows or anything because I do have a new brow product I want to give a try. I got this in a BoxyCharm, I think last month. This is the Billion Dollar Brows Micro Brow Pencil in the color Taupe. That is what the packaging looks like. Now, when I saw this, I thought to myself, there's no way I'm going to be able to use taupe, but I've seen a lot of people swatching it that got this as well, and it's not your basic taupe shade, so it's kind of universal, so it could be good for all. I'm going to go ahead and pop this on my eyebrows. My skin is already moisturized. I am going to prime here in just a few minutes, but I'll go ahead and put my brows on. I'll probably speed through this or not put it in because I take a bit to do that. But this, let's just show you real quick. That is what the tip looks like. It's very tiny. It reminds me a lot of the ABH Original Brow Pencil, and it also reminds me a lot of the NYX Micro Brow Pencil as well. And it does remind me of the Shop Miss A Micro Brow Pencil that is $1. So, yeah, it does remind me a lot of that. But I love the... If you have been with me or you follow my channel, you know that I love the Shop Miss A one. It's $1. It's really good. You can't beat it. Surprisingly, this is really creamy. It went on very effortless. Like, I have to be very careful not to press it super hard because it's so creamy that I'm afraid it's going to come out super deep and too much. So I'm going to take a very light hand. Definitely deeper than I expected. I haven't cleaned them up or anything, but no matter how light I went in with the pencil, it's still super dark. On camera, I know it doesn't show that it's super dark, but in person, it's just too dark for me. This is not going to work. So I'm going to take my brows off real quick, and then I'm going to go off camera, and I'm going to redo them with another brow pencil that I have here. It's just too dark. It says taupe, but it's very weird because it's very dark, and I even went in with the light hand. But it's just, my brows are dark, don't get me wrong, but it's just too dark for my liking. It's harsh looking. I don't like it, and I tried going in with a very light hand, and it just did not work. So let me go off camera, let me do that real quick, and then I'll be back and we'll finish up the video. Alright guys, so I am back. It took me a hot minute to do my brows, unfortunately. I used my Milani. This is still pretty new to me. My Milani Stay Put Brow Pomade Pencil in brunette. And I would have to say that this definitely feels like a pomade. It's very creamy. If you go too heavy-handed, you get a lot of product. And it just can look really, really bad. But I do enjoy it. Would I say it's my favorite? No, but it's nice. I do like it. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is take this AOA Studio Go Brow Fiber Gel. This is in medium brown. Hopefully it's not too dark. It's a very small wand. I bought this some time ago and have yet to try it. This would probably be one of those things that would be really good to do like on the days I don't want to do brow pencil. Maybe because it has fibers. But I just thought I would give it a try. It's a little bit of a dry formula, I'd have to say. But yeah, I'm going to probably give this more of a good use on that day when I don't want to put my brows, and just maybe see if this helps a little bit. So we'll keep that over here to the side for sure. I'm going to go ahead and just go over with my Urban Decay Brow Finish in Ozone. I got this back when I worked at Ulta. It's been a really long time. That is what it looks like. I am getting close to finishing it up, and I really do enjoy it. It's just a clear gel. I would say it has a little bit of sparkle to it, but it's not like a sparkly brow gel. I don't know why they did that, but yeah, I'm trying to use this up, and there's still some product in there, but I really do enjoy it. So there's that. Okay, moving on. Let's just go ahead and I cleaned up my brows underneath just a little bit just to get them where they're good to go. While I was off camera as well, I went ahead and primed with my primer so it could set. This is the Makeup Revolution Pore Blur primer. And it says here that it's a blurring primer. It looks like right there. I would have to say, so far, it feels nice on the skin. It definitely, I wouldn't say it blurred, but I wouldn't say like to perfection. It does feel a little drying on my skin, but I do have pore issues. When it was going on, it was silky, but again, it's a little drying, so I'm going to continue playing with that and just see what I think about it. Because I feel just a little dry, I'm going to take this Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, and I'm just going to spray my face. It is a mini. I'm trying to finish this up. I've had it for way too long. It does feel really nice. The smell's kind of unique, and it looks kind of milky, but it's nice. I really do enjoy it. I would purchase it in a full size. I do feel like it's really hydrating, and it smells good. But yeah, I'm trying to finish that up. Very close to that. I think by the end of this month I should finish that. I want to go ahead and start with my eyes because just in case I have any fallout or anything like that. Now, I am close to finishing up my MAC Painterly paint pot, which I'm so glad. I've had this for probably 10 years. I'm not even kidding. It doesn't smell bad. It is kind of getting a bit dried, but you guys would not believe how well I'm doing with this. I have been using it non-stop. And there it is there. Now, because I'm trying to use newer things in this video that I haven't really played in, let's go ahead and use for today. That I'm working on that, and I'm doing really well. I'm very proud of myself. Go ahead and use this Fenty Beauty. I did get this sometime back when I did an order. It's been a while, but I haven't really played in it a whole lot. I did take the stopper out, which I regret because it's like a hot mess now. But anyways, this is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Eye Primer, and I got this as a free gift. Like I said, I took the stopper out. I don't know why I did that. I think I was just trying to see what it would be like. But yeah, so now the product's kind of drying up, and I'm really regretting that. So definitely don't take out your stoppers if you don't have to, because I think there's a purpose for that. And it's still newer. It still had full product, so I don't know why I even did that. That's something you typically would do towards the end of it, but I don't know what was wrong with me that day. So I'm just going to take it on my lid. I wouldn't say it's like super matte. Like I said, it is starting to dry out because of me taking the stopper out. So that's my fault. So I'm just going to do that like that. It doesn't have a lot of pigment. And I'm going to just take my Sephora. This is my Pro 57 brush. It's a concealer brush. I really like the Sephora Pro brushes. They're really nice. So anytime I can find them on sale, I would pick them up. I have seen a couple Sephora brushes at my local TJ Maxx lately. Not the kind that I would want. Like, I've seen a couple eyeliner brushes, and I think like a big fan brush, but I more so like the eyeshadow brushes and powder brushes. But yeah. So there's that right there. We're just going to quickly set it. I will say it feels a bit tacky, even with me putting the brush. Kind of reminds me of that Alamar Cosmetics one that I do not like at all. But we're just going to go with it. I may end up just throwing that away. It was a free gift if I don't like it. I really don't like tacky primers unless I'm doing a glitter or something like that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and set it with the palette I'm using today. The palette I'm going to use today, I have already used this one other time. And so I really did enjoy it. It surprised me, so I thought, why not use it on camera with you guys? It's not a new product, but it's newer to me. And this is the KK Beauty eyeshadow palette in Classic Blossom. This is what it looks like. It's a really pretty palette, very neutral. It is giving me a little bit of fall vibes and all of that. But I did use this, like I said, and I really do enjoy it so far. So the first shade that I'm going to go ahead and dip into, I don't know how to read this. Like, how do you look at the names? I don't know. I'm going to just show you this shade right here. It's like an overall matte shade. I don't know if that shade is considered Hanamai or Japan, because the way the back is, like, can you guys see how the names are on the back? Like, it makes no sense. So I'm just gonna set this primer. It is feeling tacky. My lids are like feeling like they're getting stuck to each other. I think I did try this primer before and I don't think I liked it, and that is why I might have taken the stopper out. I don't know. Who knows? But I don't like, I can tell you right now that, like, I can't even put this eyeshadow on without it skipping. So, yeah. Definitely don't like tacky primers. I really do enjoy the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, but I will not repurchase that because it's just too much product. It took me 10 years, literally, probably longer, if I'm being honest. I had it since my daughter was little, and she's about to be 14, so yeah. My face feels so dewy and hydrated right now because of that Tatcha. Feels really, really good. So, yeah, definitely don't like that primer. It's like creasing, like, right, like it won't even put the powder on for me. Okay, so we're just having a lot of fails today. I may not upload this video. I may just say forget it. But I'm going to take that off because I don't like the way that primer is sitting. Like, I can't even get it off either. I don't like the way it's doing my eyes. That means none of the other shadows are going to be able to go on nicely. Let me just say my lids are like on fire, burning. Because I really had to like scrub, which I never do. But I could not get that dang primer off. It's definitely getting decluttered. I'm not passing that to nobody. It has plenty of product, but I don't like it. So we're just going to trash that. Actually, we're going to put it in my empties, and we're going to let you know why in that video when that comes up. But my lids are burning so bad right now. So quickly, I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes with, just going to use this L'Oreal concealer that I have. I don't care for it for my face because it's just a little too heavy for my liking. And also a little drying, but I do like it for primer. I think it's really nice. I took the stopper out of this one as well. I regret that as well because it's a hot mess. I was just trying something different. I don't know, you guys. Because it reminds me a lot of my ABH primer, which I absolutely love. If you guys don't want to pay the price for the full size and you think you won't go through primer that quickly, get the mini, because I have had the mini now for quite some time, and a little goes a long way, and you definitely will not use it all. I've been trying to do that if I find products that I can get in minis, whatever it may be. If it's blushes, bronzers, I don't care. I've been trying to get it in a mini because I want to finish it up. So there we go. Set again my eyelids with that same shade that I used. Again, I don't know what it's called because the way she did her packaging. I'm going to start in this shade here, this really pretty shade. Again, I can't tell you what it is. Then I'm going to take this one as well, kind of in the actual crease, but I'm going to go a little bit above. Probably blend a little of that to clean it all up. And yesterday I used this shimmer here, right in the middle. It's either West or, I think it's West. Yeah, that one's a little easier to understand. With no, I didn't wet the brush or anything, and it went on so beautifully. I didn't have to use my finger, and so it really shocked me. So I'm really glad about that. So again, I'm just going to take that shade I told you guys, and I'm going to dab that into my, above my crease, and then it does have some fallout, but it's not super bad. That is really pretty. It's just, I'm taking very little and I'm just dabbing it in. It's pretty good, I have to say. Has some fallout, but that doesn't bother me. But I will tell you guys, this brush I'm using, I am using it, but I hate it. It's so hard, it's rough. It's not helping with the fact that my eyes are hurting. This is the brush set I got in BoxyCharm, MOTD. It was that pink set that had like those 5 brushes, and they're like looked really cheap and all that. Let me just tell you, I don't know after I wash them, but they are very hard and I do not like the way they apply the makeup. They're super cute, but yeah. Okay, like I said, I'm going to take this color here, which I want to say is Season. No, that's not Season. That does not even look like Season. That color is, oh my gosh, this is so retarded. Tree. I'm just going to say it's Tree. I think it is. The way she has it laid out. I've been loving One Shadow looks too lately. I've been doing a lot of those. I did that with my new ABH palette that I got. The volume, is it the volume 5? Yeah, my volume 5. Really pretty purple look I did the other day. You're gonna take, let's do this really deep color there, and I want to say that one is Season. That's Season right there. It's like a very pretty brownish, almost like purple color. I went off camera and I had added this shade here, which is called Samurai, I believe. Right here, it's a shimmer, but it was too dark over that other shade I had. So I took the Jaclyn Hill loose highlighter in Extra over my lids right there. Sorry about the reflection. And it toned it down a little bit because of the deep shade I had over top of the lid, which is fine, but in the inner corners it's super icy, you could see. So we're just going to move on. Like I said, I already primed my face, so we're going to move on to the rest of the face because I'm taking way too long. So I have this foundation I want to give a try. This is from Undone Beauty. It was given to me, and it's in the shade Cream Light 425. It says, why does makeup have to look so made up? We undid what the barely there, but always you. Sheer coverage glow tint. Easy to apply with fingers, sponge, or try apply and blend with a seamless brush for a flawless application. So I'm going to go ahead and it comes in like a tube like this. And a lot of the product is coming out already. This is probably going to be way too much. You know, these kind of tubes, when they're put upside down, they let out a lot of product, unfortunately. So I'm just going to take what was on the inside of the lid on the back of my hand, And then I'm going to take this brush. This is a Real Techniques number 014 brush. It looks like that. And it's kind of dense and packed. I believe it's a foundation brush. I'm going to take that and dab it onto my face. And we're just going to apply it. And then I'll probably go in with my beauty sponge and just blend the rest of it. Just to get it in there real good. Like I said, this was given to me, so I don't know whether this is going to be a good match or not, but we will definitely see. Looks a little light, like in the tube, but you know, once you get it on, you just never know. It's definitely shearing out, so when I first put it on, you know, you could see it's kind of... I really like this brush because it's not real hair, and it's very dense, so I feel like it really packs the makeup onto the face and moves it around. Actually, the shade match might be a really good match, and it blended in really, really nice. I've been having like some acne. I think it's hormonal, honestly. Because it's always on my chin. It'll get so much better, and then it'll get bad again, especially in the winter time. Like, it gets really, really bad, and it turns into dry patches, but it's covering it nicely, which I really like. I probably don't even need to go with the sponge, but there's a little bit more in the cap. I'm just going to take that and put it on my face just to finish it out so that product is not wasted. Like a really silk consistency, I would say. It blended in so beautifully. The claims that it said, I'd have to say it definitely doesn't look cakey on my skin. Let me look with this one, because it's the big magnifying. You guys know that I used a pore primer. I could still see right in here. My pores are kind of there. That primer didn't definitely, like, in the big mirror you could see it big time, but in the small mirror it doesn't look bad at all. I didn't even need to go in with the sponge. I mean, it really did go into the skin very beautifully. Perfect color match for me. Yeah, I mean, from what I could see right now, I really, really like it. Doesn't feel heavy. I'm going to move on because this is turning into a 50-hour video. So the next item that I'm going to use, actually I forgot to use this KKW brush. I do want to try this as well. I guess I can do that with my concealer and powder. So I'm going to take, as always, my Maybelline Age Rewind Brightener because, you know, I have dark circles. Take the KKW brush. I'm going to take the sponge side and just press it. I don't know if it was supposed to be wet, but we're going to see. So it blended it in nicely. I would have to say that it kind of was shifting my foundation around a little bit if I like went like that, but if I just press it in, it's fine. So for concealer, I'm going to use this because for time's sake, it's my Julep complexion, cushion complexion, and Ivory 130. I love this, you guys. I think I have a backup, but I absolutely love it. It's super hydrating. It blends in the skin so beautifully. I really do enjoy it. That blended really beautifully. Oh, I forgot my forehead. That blended really beautifully all together. So yeah, I really like that. I'm going to quickly go ahead and just set my face. So far that sponge is okay. I need to look more into it and see if I should wet it. But if I just tap under my eye, it blends it in great. But if I start to move it around, then it starts shifting things around. So I don't really care for that part. Jaclyn Brightening and Setting Palette. I got this in a haul I showed you guys some time back, and I really have been enjoying it when I do use it. I haven't been reaching for it because I used it so much in July, but we're just going to go ahead and use it. I'm going to take the top 2 shades, which is Lilac and Coconut, and I'm just going to press that into my under eyes, just really brightening. This might be too big, this brush, for that. You see the difference, how brightening this side is versus that side? Yeah, I love this. And I would repurchase this palette again. Hopefully it doesn't go away and she keeps it around because it's really, really good, in my opinion. If you have dry under eyes, then you would love it. But see how bright that looks? Okay, I love this. And there is other powders in here you can use on the face, but I'm not going to use that today. I'm going to go into my Lancome powder, which is not new to me. It's not new at all, but I am trying to use this up. I have just a quarter of a way in, I would say, and then I will be done. But I love this powder. It's very pricey, but it's so good. To all honesty, it's worth it, but it lasts forever. This is the only high-end powder I've ever purchased. Like, I think it was $60-something. The lady put it on me at the store and she convinced me, and I'm just like, it's gorgeous. It's definitely not a powder though that you can put under your eyes. And if you do put too much, it can look a little bit much, but I try to blend it in as good as I can. Press. I really like putting it on with a sponge. It's very luminous, this one here. I have it in the, there's different ones they have, but this one is in Absolue Pearl. So if you're dry, then you would like this one. Hi, babe.
Hey, gorgeous, my chica bonita.
I did like the primer, and I liked the Tatcha Mist altogether, and I liked the way it's setting with the foundation, so really glad about that. I'm going to continue using that primer. The sponge was not bad, like I said, from KKW. I'm going to take the other side again, and I'm going to dust it off a little bit, and then kind of just sweep under and get any excess powder under my eyes. Make sure it's all in nicely. Not bad. It's very soft. I say so far, so good. Okay, so there's that. The Kat Von D, I recently picked this up. It's the Shade and Light Dual in Light Dual. And again, I forgot about the powder. I would have used this all over my face. There is a bronzer and a setting powder, which I did forget, but that's okay. I'll keep it over here and we'll continue to use it. This is a really great shade for me, I feel. Oh man, that's a lot of kick up. This new blush I got from Colourpop some time back. I haven't tried it yet. It was in one of my hauls that I did, I think from Ulta. You guys have seen it. It's probably like a couple, 2 to 3 hauls ago. This is the Colourpop Pressed Powder Blush, and this is in the color, love the packaging, super cute, Fashion District. Looks like that. This was from the Melrose collection they had, and I think it was Melrose. This is what it looks like. Really pretty. I love Colourpop's packaging and products. Now, this one's more on the warm side, but I don't know that it's going to go so much with this look, but we're going to try it out and see. My little dog is right here staring at me on the floor. May I help you? What do you want? I can't show you the big dog because I can't pick her up, but hi. Say hello. You guys haven't seen her in a long... Yummy, you're going to knock my camera down. You guys haven't seen her in a long time. So, she can be picked up, but the other one cannot. So sorry. I would love to show her to you guys. I love that blush. You guys can see. Let's use this one that I got from my friend Nicole here on YouTube. This is the Ulta Beauty Face Highlighting Color Stick in Pike Dust. And then I'm going to go over it with this Jaclyn Hill Iced Mini Highlighter right there. Sorry about the reflecting. This is what that looks like. And I have tried this once or twice. I really do like it. It's very creamy. I probably should have did this before I put on my powder and everything. It reminds me so much of Champagne Pop with Becca. If you guys have Champagne Pop or even Opal from Becca, you don't need this. I'm just being honest, you don't. because that's what it reminds me of. But it's absolutely gorgeous. Finish with the eyeshadow. So I'm taking that KKW palette once again. I'm going to take that shade there that I believe, if I'm holding it like this, is called Japan. And I'm going to just take that in the brow bone area. And I'm going to just highlight up here with that. It's a very pretty shade. Go ahead and go in with this small Jaclyn Hill Morphe and Jaclyn Hill smudger brush, JH42. I love her brushes, you guys. I'm probably seeing me like really obsessed with her lately, and it's not her, it's her stuff. I don't know why I never got them before. I guess because I didn't care for her. Like, she wasn't my favorite person, you know, but I like her stuff. So anyways, I'm gonna take typically, you know, people don't like to do shimmer on the lower lash line, but I'm going to go ahead and use this one because I haven't played in it. This shade is called Cherry. It definitely reminds me of cherry. It is a shimmer, so I'm going to take that ever so lightly on the lower lash line, as close as I can get. I forget that I wanted to use this eyeliner. I don't know if I had this already or if it was gifted to me, maybe. This is the Ulta Beauty eyeliner, gel eyeliner in Plum. And I picked it because I knew it would match this eyeshadow palette look that I'm doing. So I'm just going to take it on my waterline. It is very similar to what I have underneath, but that's okay. I think it's going to all tie in really pretty. They tie it in together really nicely. I like that. I'm going to leave that around so every time I use this palette, I get use out of that liner because why not? All right. So I'm going to quickly go off camera. I'm going to curl my lashes. And I'm going to put mascara on. Quickly, I forgot to tell you guys that I am trying a new mascara today. This is from Milk Makeup. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm. It's been some time back. So I wanted to give it a try to see if I like it or not. This mascara, it feels pretty heavy. It's called the Kush Waterproof Mascara. Let me see if it has some claims. It shows a picture that shows the lashes looking great. High volume, thickening heart-shaped fibers provide long-lasting volume, length, and curl. Waterproof, black formula locks into lashes for smudge-proof, transfer-resistant. It says hemp-derived cannabis oil conditions healthier-looking flake-free lashes in one hit. I have been really intrigued with trying things with cannabis in it. Like makeup products, and I tried recently a hair product, shampoo and conditioner. I really enjoyed it. I don't care so much for waterproof mascara. I don't like them, but I'm going to try it anyway. So that is what the wand looks like. You can see that it's not fully coated in it. You can see the brush is pink there. Overall, I like the finished look. I like that palette very much. It reminds me so much of my Loreal palette, the original Loreal Pro palette. Some shades are different, but it does remind me of it a lot. The lipstick is beautiful. It's very creamy. The only thing I will say is the smell is horrible. They could have at least put a little bit of like vanilla or cupcake smell in there, in my opinion. But other than that, it's super creamy. Let's see how long it wears. Yeah, I like the overall look. The mascara was nice. I would have to say on the mascara though, maybe over time it will get even better. Let me come in closer, show you the overall finished look. I really like it a lot. So, and I'm wearing my necklace that my friend Nicole sent me. Look how pretty this is. I've been wearing it. I absolutely love it. It's so pretty. So this is the finished look. I think overall everything tied in well together. Like I said, I'm going to go outside and look at that lighting a lot better because sometimes my room lighting isn't the best. So I'm going to go do that. But I will post pictures. But I hope you guys enjoyed this super lengthy video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. I would definitely be doing a lot more of these. maybe coming on and doing mostly eye ones, and every so often doing longer ones like this, because then it'd be a lot of long videos. So don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, of course, I would love you to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers, and it's work, I have to say. So definitely would love for you to subscribe. And let me know if you've tried any of these products down below. I would love to hear your thoughts on these products, if you've tried them. But let me know also what you think of the finished look. What could I have changed? What could have been different? Definitely let me know that all down below. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys. I hope that you guys have a very blessed day, week, weekend, whatever, whenever this comes out. But thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.